put in work. Touchdown, hurts.
Yeah, y'all. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 230. Welcome to another, well,
Victory! Woo!
edition of Birds of Broad Street with Simone Staley, One Trey Rock, Smitty Eagle, and your boy, who's by himself again. They be some busy people, but I'll hold it down with y'all for just a few minutes because I know in less than 9 minutes there's about to be a Monday Night Football game, so I ain't going to keep y'all long. You know? So, yeah, so how everybody doing, man? How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody. I know. Hopefully the squad shows up. 17 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody. I get it. Like, where's the crew, Cool Cat? Hardworking people. So, but yeah, man. Still. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, and Smitty Eagle, the whole crew. So let's get to the word of the day, man. Shout out. Let's get to the word of the day. The word of the day is comeback. The Eagles got a comeback win over the Rams, 33-26. That game was crazy, man. Let's talk about it. That game was crazy. Okay? That game was crazy. I will concede that game was crazy. Right? The first half, you couldn't find nobody. Right? The first half, you couldn't find nobody. But in the second half, our boys showed up. As y'all can see by this tweet from Jalen freaking Hurts himself. Hold on, let me clear up. Look at this. And this is a tweet from Jalen. Look at him with Jordan Davis. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about right here. Brothers. That's what it's all about. You see, here in Philly, it's brotherhood up in here. It's brotherhood. Right? It's brotherhood. It started out slow in the first half. It started out slow, like 19, they scored 19 points. We was down by 19 points. And in the second half, it was the Jalen and AJ show. Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, up and down the field. And then that man, Jordan Davis. That man, Jalen Carter. With a block. If you can't find, when it comes to this team, they never quit. They never die. It's never say never with Jalen freaking Hurts. It's never say never with this team. Right? They put the wing on the helmet. Right? They put the wing on their helmet and they go to war. Like, they was down 26. Nina! They was down 26-7, Nina. They was down 26-7, girl. Nina! 26-7, girl. How in God's name did they do that? 26-7. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like 26-7, y'all. It was like after Jalen had that fumble and they scored. Most of the fans said it's over, and some of these people was ready to type Jalen freaking Hurts is this, Jalen freaking Hurts was that, this, that, the other. Exactly, Jalen got in Batulo's ass. And at the end of the day, that comeback from the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen freaking Hurts even said it himself. Don't call it a comeback. I'm calling it a comeback. Comeback. The comeback kid. Like, there he is. Trigger Trey, what up, coach?
What's up, my boy?
Yeah, what's up, man? The word of the day is comeback, man. The Philadelphia Eagles got themselves a comeback win versus the LA Rams. Talk to me about that comeback win, my brother, because I know you watched it.
Oh man, tell it two halves. Honestly,
Yep.
It's like we started off with high energy, got an interception. I mean, tush push. After that, the Rams, they was going up. I'm not even gonna lie. They was passing the ball all over us. We couldn't get to the quarterback to save our life, and we couldn't stop the run. It was a tell of two halves.
Yeah. How resilient was this team, man? Because they was down 19 points, Trey. 19 points. Any team like that, they was ready to type bad things about your quarterback, man. So how resilient and this team of never die and never give up, man? What's your thoughts on all that?
This is what I respect about the Philadelphia Eagles. It's week 3 at the beginning of the season. Any other team probably would have packed it up. They would have, all right, look, we got a game next week. This game over. They would have extended as much energy to come back and even try to win that game. So it's like, look, bro, we cut from a different cloth. I didn't see teams fold after going down so many points going into the second half. The Eagles, I don't know what they talked about in that locker room, man, but look, it worked. It definitely worked. And my thing is now, blueprint wise, like blueprint wise.
Yep.
It's right now, what teams are doing, they're game planning to stop Saquon Barkley. So the way you open that up, you come out passing from the rip.
Yep.
You come out passing because now you got AJ, you got Smitty, Goddard, all on the outside in the middle. So
Yep.
now you come out, you passing it. That open up running lanes for Saquon because they can't stack the box somewhere. So I mean, look, seeing that, hopefully our offensive coordinator, his game plan a little different going into the next week and the following weeks leading up. But we kind of just gave our offense the blueprint. Like, look, you got dogs on the outside, you got to use them, you got to utilize them. So, yeah.
Yep. What I learned from this game before we get to the stats and numbers is, listen, Kevin Patullo, you got AJ, you got Smitty, you got Goddard, and you got Jalen freaking Hurts, man. If you got to air it out, and I get it, one turnover and they're going to be talking. But at the end of the day, use your playmakers, man. For that's all I want to know. Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell locked down Adams in the second half. Yep. And shout out to Philly 5 sub game. That bucket goes hard. I think he's talking about the bucket hat, right?
Yeah. I need a couple of these, man. I love them.
That Kelly Green look good on you, bro. I can't lie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I thought to myself, let me rock some Kelly Green today. But yeah, man, for me, this game, listen, Kevin Patullo, you got weapons, use them. Defensively, like we only gave up a couple of field goals. That's great, but man, so this game was wild. This game was crazy, and thank God we got the win, man. We 3-0. So let's go ahead and talk about QB1.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
Yes, it was. So Jalen was 21 of 32 for 226 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, sacked 4 times, and a rating of 117.4. He also had 9 carries for 40 yards and a push touchdown. So Trey, let's start with you, man. What grade would you give QB1 for his performance?
I'm giving them an A+, man. Look, all right, like I said, it was a tell of two halves. And I can't solely put that on Jalen. We couldn't get nothing going. We started off in bad field position. A lot of 3 and outs. We put the Rams in good field position. So, I mean, they did a great job of really holding us down. Matt Pryor was getting murdered out there. But
Yes,
once they made that switch to Fred Johnson, man, look, he shored that up. And look, that's when we was off and running. So it's a tell of two halves, but I'm gonna give Jalen an A+, man, because he kept his head on straight. I mean, he got hit a lot in this game. And he never weathered that. He never weathered. He still stayed in the pocket. He still made those throws. He still took off when he needed to. Like, I'm giving him an A+. Honestly, in my opinion, this was one of Jalen Hurts' best QB performances because he was faced with so much adversity, bro, and he stepped up to the occasion. So, yeah, I'm giving him an A+.
Yeah, let's see. We'll talk about Tampa Bay before we end the show. So for me, I'll give it Jalen A+ as well after thinking about it, because it's like this. Like Trey said, it's a tale of two halves when it comes to this team. But at the end of the day, he got the job done, man. Was it pretty? No. Even he could tell you that. But at the end of the day, he walked out of here with a win. Matt Pryor, man. Before we go to what was your thoughts on Lane Johnson being injured? Then we put in Matt Pryor, and then we benched him, and then we Fred Johnson before we get to the playmakers. What was your thoughts on that?
It was a move that had to happen, man. He was getting beat bad, damn near every play. So, and we had to kind of. It was kind of hard for Saquon to even get off in the passing game because he had to stay in and be extra protection for him. And I mean, and that kind of caused a couple sacks on Jalen Hurts too because Saquon's so worried about Matt Pryor getting beat that they sending blitzes through the middle. He missing his man. So I mean, look, once Fred stepped in there, he held his own, and look, that offensive line got shored up. Honestly, that's when Jalen was able to pick the Rams defense apart. Man, once we shored up that offensive line, so I mean, Matt Pryor, he was playing in an uncomfortable position. Man, he's really not a tackle. In my opinion, he's a guard that can play tackle if you need him to step in. But I mean, he was getting beat like an African drum for real, and it kind of affected the offense a whole lot. So I mean, making that switch was the best thing we could have did in the second half.
Yep. Also, before we get to the rest of the playmakers, in the sideline, Kevin Patullo, Jalen Hurts was seen with emotions going out, talking to his players and talking to Kevin Patullo. What was your thoughts on what you saw from Jalen Hurts showing a little bit of emotions?
I felt like it was something that needed to happen, man. It's like at the end of the day, you holding this offense back right now. And I feel like it was something him and Jalen needed to address. Maybe not publicly, because now it's going to be so many voices like, oh, Jalen did this, that. And we don't even know if that was the conversation. It could have just been regularly. That's how they talk to each other. But it was something that needed to happen. Like, I mean, look, you see, once after that, he got his stuff together. He started putting together some good play calls, and I mean, it worked. So I mean, sometimes people, y'all could be the best of friends, man. It's gonna be something that happens, like bickering and stuff like that. But I don't feel like it was a disrespectful conversation. It was more of a like, come on, bro, we gotta get this together type conversation. This your starting quarterback. You paying him millions of dollars. This your offensive coordinator. He got to lead this offense. So yeah, those conversations gonna happen sometimes. Jalen didn't put his hands on him. He didn't really get in his face. They was just talking. And he wasn't particularly yelling at Patullo. Anybody that was standing right there, that's what Jalen was talking to. So, I mean, you can take from it whatever you want, but that's what I took from it.
Right. For me, what I took from this is all Jalen Hurts wanted to do was win, and whatever it took to win. Like, I guess he was trying to tell Kevin Patullo to open up the pass game a little bit more, and why we couldn't do that in the first half. I think that's the reason why. But at the end of the day, listen, man, I love the emotions from Jalen, man. If that's what it takes to win football games, do it. Like, if that's what it takes, win some football games. So let's go ahead to the play. Let's talk about the playmakers. Saquon Barkley had 18 carries for 46 yards. Next up, A.J. Brown had himself a game. He had 6 received. He was targeted 10, 6 receiving for 109 yards, a touchdown. Smitty had 8 receiving for 60 yards and a touchdown. Goddard 1 receiving for 33 and a touchdown. 2 targets for Smitty, Goddard, and 9 targets for Smitty. Saquon had 4 receiving for 9 yards, targeted 5. So, what grade would you give the playmakers, Trey?
I'm gonna get the playmakers. They get an A from me. Couple drop passes in there, but I mean, look, for the most part, they did what they were supposed to do. A.J. Brown was averaging 18.2 yards a catch. That's great. Devontae Smith, he stepped up and made big catches when he needed to, and then Dallas Goedert, he had 1 reception, but the touchdown, that was a big touchdown. That changed kind of the momentum of the game when they came out and got that strike to him. So I feel like they all did what they needed to do, man, receiver wise. Saquon Barkley, you only can get going if your offensive line doing what they're supposed to do up front. So I can't really charge him for too much of that. Like I said, they got to kind of open the offense up more for him to get going because everybody knows that's our game plan to hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley. So I mean, they got to get a little bit more creative with the play calling, and they also got to do stuff to really, I mean, those get those defenders out of those running lanes, backing them up, dropping an extra safety back. I mean, spreading them out and running. It's like it's stuff the offensive coordinator could do to get them going. So I ain't gonna charge you too much. I'm gonna give Saquon Barkley probably like a B minus, but for the wide receivers, I'm giving them an A.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm giving them an A as well. I'm with you on Saquon as well with a B. Now, what was your thoughts on what AJ Brown had to say in the locker room? I know you heard. I think you heard the press conference from AJ. What was your thoughts on AJ Brown's press conference and his performance yesterday?
He ain't say nothing wrong, man. Look, he basically was saying that look, we got too many weapons on this offense for it to be stalling out like it is. And I don't even think he was necessarily leaning towards run first offense. It was more of a getting them involved. Like you got dogs all over the field at all times. Goddard, mismatch nightmare. AJ Brown, mismatch nightmare. Smitty could beat anybody in front of him. Forgot Jahan Doxson. Dudes like that. Like it's too many great players on this team for us to be having first halves like we have. I mean, and that it go hand in hand. It's not just Patullo. It's Jalen. It's AJ. It's the offensive line. It's like, bro, there's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Football is not basketball. You cannot just isolate and score 30, 40 points on one player. It's like, bro, it's 11 dudes on both sides of the ball. Everything got to work hand in hand. So, I mean, look, he was talking about the team overall. I don't think it was more of a him getting the football or nothing like that. It's like more of a, like, not just me. Devontae, give him the ball. He can make something happen. Goddard, give him the ball. He gonna make something happen. Like, bro, I don't think AJ Brown is a selfish player. I think he think highly of his team. Like he think highly of the playmakers he have around him. And it's like, bro, it shouldn't be no way we getting stopped like this. And I agree with him.
Yep, I agree with him too, man. I'm with you on all the grades for the playmakers. For me and AJ Brown, it's like this, man. Feed him the ball. Like I get it. We run the ball first, and then we pass it there. But at the end of the day, man, it's a new team. Feed AJ Brown. Feed Devontae Smith. Feed Goddard. Give the playmakers the ball, man. I get it. You think this, because AJ Brown said that this offense was conservative the past few games. You agree with that?
It was beyond conservative. It was horrible. Honestly, like it was horrible. Honestly, and our defense kept us in a lot of games to a point where we can end those games at the end. But the offense, it should be better. Honestly, we should be averaging over 30 points a game, bro. Mm-hmm. Easily with all the weapons we got. So yeah, no, I agree with it.
Yep. At the end of the day, versus the Bucks, and we'll talk about this game a little bit more as well. Feed the bees, man. Thank God for Lane Johnson coming back. Like it was a stinger, so he has a chance to play. So get your playmakers the ball versus the Bucks, man. Simple as that. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the defense side of the ball, man. What grade would you give the defense, Trey?
Also, the defense got put in a lot of bad positions, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of short fields at the beginning of the game. 3 and outs that he was right back on the field, but we had to do a better job at covering, man. It's like there's no way. There's no way. All right, and I love Vic Fangio, but there's no way Devontae Adams should have been singled up on Blankenship that many times. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way Adoree should have been on Puka Nacua that many times. It's like, bro, like Quinyon Mitchell is your dog. Cooper DeJean is your dog. Puka lined up in the slot a lot of the times. It's like, bro, I don't understand it. The first half defensive calling, but second half we turned it up, man. The pressure started getting there. We was defending a lot of passes. We was on Matt Stafford edge. So I'm gonna give our defense. I'm gonna give them a solid A for this game. What I don't like is the way they was able to get to run on us in that first half. It was
Right,
concerning. It was concerning. They was getting like 8-9 yards a pop, just basically off downhill running. That shows signs of a you soft up front. I mean,
right.
like, so yeah, no, we gotta shore that up because I'm sure Tampa Bay gonna see that and they're gonna try to kind of take on that same game plan because they got a lot of dudes out this weekend. So their game plan is gonna be running the football, staying in short downs and converting on third and shorts and stuff like that. So I mean, that's something we got to shore up this weekend.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you on the defense performance. I'll give it a solid A as well. Listen, first half, they gave up. Now, the field goals I'll accept, but that first touchdown where I think it was Reed Blankenship pushing Devontae Adams where he can get a touchdown, and then the other touchdown in the third quarter, that's unacceptable, like you said. But at the end, look, the defense got stops at the second half, like you said. It's just like you said with this whole team. The first half, we got to get better. Like we got to stop the run. Stop. Like Cavante Williams had like 100 and something rushing yards in the. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. He
A lot of
had
a lot of missed tackles, bro. A whole lot of
yes
missed
he
tackles.
yep he had 20 carries for 94 rushing yards. The Rams running back. Puka
Yeah.
Nacua had 11 receiving. Let me pull it up. 11 receiving for 112 receiving yards. Devontae Adams had 3 receiving for 56 yards and a touchdown. Cavante Williams, 2 receiving for 18 yards and a touchdown. Matthew Stafford in this game was 19 of 33 for 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, sacked once. He was only sacked one time, and I think it was Jordan Davis, and a rating of 82.4. So, like you said, Trey, we got to be better at stopping the run because 20 carries for 94 yards is crazy. Go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, a lot of it was basic run scheme. Is like, all right, they lining up in power formations and running downhill on us. So it's like that's kind of concerning, man. When you got Jordan Davis, you got Jalen Carter, you got dudes like that. So, teams are going to see that. They're going to game plan for that. They're going to know you're not getting a lot of explosive plays off from the Eagles. The Rams did, but they're an explosive offense. Every offense is not explosive. So if you can line up and run downhill on us, that kind of like is deflating because you're getting first down at the first down at the first down. You converting on second, converting on third and shorts and stuff like that, man. So we got to get stronger up front. Honestly, it start with Nolan, Uche, all them dudes like on the ends. Because our defensive line, our D tackles is sturdy, but it was a lot of off tackle runs, and it shouldn't happen. Honestly, shouldn't have happened. They shouldn't have been in those many situations where they had to convert a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 because they didn't ran the ball 2 times straight and we didn't miss tackles. Like we gotta get better with that. And I'm pretty sure Vic gonna be on it. And look, I feel like we're gonna be straight going forward.
Yep, I agree with you. So the next thing is, before we get to game balls, is the coaching staff: Vic Fangio, Kevin Patullo, and Nick Sirianni. Give the grades for the coaching staff.
Um, all 3 of those dudes, they get like I'm gonna give them a B plus. All 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it took too long to adjust. I'm not even gonna lie. Both sides of the ball, it took too long to adjust. Defense, it took too long to adjust. Offense. Second half they came out. Now if it's telling two as I give them a B in it, I'm gonna give them probably a C minus in the first half, and I'm gonna give them probably a A minus in the second half. So, I mean, yeah, that's my grades for them.
Yeah. King DV says a B. I'm with you guys. I'll give it a B as well. Like Kevin Patullo, second half was great because Nick Sirianni confirmed that it was Kevin Patullo in the second half. Probably him and Jalen, but it was Kevin Patullo in the second half. First half, it was you gotta be better. Same on the defense side of the ball. Oh, Kevin Patullo gets a C minus.
Give him
I
a C
agree.
minus.
Yeah, King DV says Kevin Patullo gets a C minus. I agree. I agree.
I ain't gonna give him a C.
I
I ain't gonna give him a C minus because he adjusted in the second half. I'm gonna give him probably like a solid B minus, honestly.
yeah.
But he definitely adjusted in the second half.
Yeah, he did. Which I'll give him a B minus as well. Uh, same for I'll give everybody a B minus as well because like we adjusted in the second half. It's that first half that was crazy. So we'll do that. So on offense, defense, and before we get the game balls, grades on special teams, man. Grades on special teams.
A plus, man.
Yep.
A plus, man. We blocked 2 kicks in one game. 2 kicks in one game. One by Jalen Carter, one by Jordan Davis. And they was they wasn't just block kicks. They were game changing blocks. Like the Rams were going down. They was about to go up a little bit more. So it was like Jalen Carter stepped up, he got the block, and then Jordan Davis ended the game with his block. So yeah.
Yep. Detroit is moving down the field on Monday Night Football. We appreciate y'all. We know y'all got a lot of choices on Monday nights, but we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. I'll give the special teams an A plus as well, man. Jake the Snake Elliott, salute to you. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, salute to you. Yep. A plus for the coaches, for the special teams. Now the game balls. So 3 on offense, 3 on defense, and if you want to add special teams, you can. Go ahead, Trey.
So offensive wise, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give Fred Johnson the game ball because he came in, he changed that game.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts, and I'm gonna go A.J. Brown.
Yep. On defense.
Defense, I'm gonna go Zach Bond, Jordan Davis, and Quinyon Mitchell for shutting down Devontae Adams in that second half.
Yep. For me, I'll go Jalen. I'll go Smitty. I want to say Fred Johnson, but I'll say A.J. Brown. And on defense, I'll say Jalen Carter, I'll say Jordan Davis. I'll say Zach Bond, and I'll say Quinyon. Jordan Davis, Quinyon, and Zach for King DV. Jalen, AJ, and Fred Johnson for him.
All right,
So,
DV. So we both agree, DV.
yep. See? So, okay, the next thing is, hold on, what is, oh, right. Week 4 picks. Seen that? Week 4 picks. So, we have Thursday Night Football, 4th and 3 for the Detroit Lions. Seahawks versus the Cardinals.
I'm taking the Seahawks in this game. I like what I've seen from them this weekend, even though they was playing the Saints. They executed well on offense and their defense stepped up to the occasion. So I feel like the Seattle Seahawks are a better team than the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm gonna get them to win. I'm gonna go 24-21 Seahawks.
Exactly. I'm with you there. We all know who's going to win the Bucks versus Eagles. So we'll talk about that coming up. The next game is Vikings versus Steelers.
The Steelers coming off an embarrassing loss, man. And the Vikings look good this weekend. They look good with Carson Wentz back there throwing the football. So that's just a tough one, man. I think the Steelers bounce back and they win this one by I'm gonna give them 3. I'm gonna go 24-27 Steelers.
Yeah, I got the Steelers too. They need a bounce back win for this one. Commanders versus the Atlanta Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons got embarrassed by the Carolina Panthers. I'm never picking them to win another game this year.
Nope.
Washington Commanders handle this game easily. I think they win by probably more than 17 points. I'm gonna go Falcons 10. Commanders 31.
Yeah. Let's see. You don't believe in Baker Magic? Mike Evans ain't. You guys got some injuries. Y'all got a lot of injuries. Mike Evans, he ain't gonna play. I think your offensive line, they're not gonna play. Now, any given Sunday, I mean, the Atlanta Falcons, like Trey said, lost to the Carolina Panthers for crying out loud. So
They
any
didn't
given
lose. They got embarrassed. They lost 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers. And they made it
right,
look so easy, bro. It's like, oh, come on, Falcons.
right. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout between the Eagles and the Bucks because, as we just said, the Panthers beat the Atlanta Falcons.
You got that score 33-10? Let me and DV on the same page.
Exactly. Let's see. Godwin and is questionable.
So Mike Evans out for sure.
Yeah, because exactly. I mean, they said Mike Evans is going to be out for at least 1 or 2 games.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough then because it's gonna be hard to get anybody else open, man. It's like Mike Evans really he get the offense going. So I like the youngin. What's his name? That came from Ohio State, Abuka. I
Yeah.
like him, but I feel like Quinyon gonna shut him down unless they
Yep.
moving him around in the formation. If they gonna line him up out there in Mike Evans' spot, I feel like Quinyon's gonna shut him down, and he's not gonna follow nobody. So the best chance they gonna get is going against Dory Jackson. So yeah, I like
Yep.
our odds against them without Mike Evans.
Yeah. Godwin open. We'll talk about that. Just let us finish these picks. But we'll talk about the Bucks in a few minutes. Yeah. Sharpen Taz Melter. Dory might not play. He might. He might not. We'll see
Why you
though.
say Shepard tells them none of them dudes is no big threats, if that's what you're saying. Like
They're not Mike Evans. I'll say that much. They're not Mike
yeah,
Evans.
I like Shepard and I like Miller, but Miller's more of a slot receiver. He's not gonna really get too many targets. Um they biggest factor is gonna be Buka because Godwin and Mike Evans might be open. I mean might be out. So yeah.
Right. Yep. So the next game is Saints versus Bills.
I'm taking the Bills. This by a
Yep.
landslide too. I'm gonna go 37-10 Bills.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with the Bills. So Browns versus the Detroit Lions, who just scored a touchdown, versus the Ravens right now. So Browns versus Detroit.
I'm gonna take the Lions in this one, but the Browns got low key got a good defense, man. I like their defense. They play together. They play together. They sturdy. They don't really make too many mistakes, so they're gonna make it hard for the Lions to really put together drives consistently. Unless the Giants putting out big plays and stuff like that. Um, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a good game. So I'm gonna go Lions 27, and I'm gonna go Browns 20.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with the Detroit Lions here. This game, man, Panthers versus the New England Patriots.
I don't know. Panthers might come out, might build up that momentum they just had against the Falcons, man. The Patriots look like a dumpster fire right now. Honestly, their only win is against who did they beat? I can't think right now. I know
Outside of the Falcons. The Falcons.
they beat the no, I'm talking about the Patriots.
Oh, them?
I'm trying to remember. It was an okay team too that they beat. But other than that, they can't generate no offense. Their defense is shaky. They over there falling apart, honestly. So I'm gonna get the Panthers this one. I'm gonna go 21-13 Panthers.
Yep, I'm going Panthers as well. We might as well say it's the Chargers in this game versus the Giants. The Giants, Uh,
They over there calling for Jackson Dart, man. They want Russ on the
exactly.
bench.
They calling for Jackson Dart.
You know
So
what's
you might.
crazy, bro?
Uh-huh.
Daniel Jones is over there in Indy playing lights out, bro. Lights out. The
Indiana
Giants,
Jones.
you gotta look at it like Saquon, McKinley, bro. Anybody that leaves the Giants, their career get better. It's like, bro, it's crazy. Y'all just that terrible, terrible, and y'all need to fire that coach, bro. I don't know what y'all see in that dude, but he is terrible. Even interviewing wise, he's terrible. Like he basically call his players out. Like you shouldn't do that in no interviews as a head coach. Like I mean, I understand trying to be tough on him and all that, but you do that in the locker room. He basically calls his players out. Oh, he didn't play well. He didn't play well. Like Dayball is terrible. He's trash, bro. And the Giants is a trash organization, and y'all gonna be terrible for the majority of their tenure as New York Giants. So I'm taking the Chargers in this one too. Chargers go for it. Oh, they beat them 31 to 10.
Exactly. I'm going Chargers here. Simple as that. I'm going Chargers here. Tennessee Titans versus the NFC AFC South, man. I tell y'all what. The Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans.
Mm. Texas 0-3. Oh my God.
Yep.
Uh, I think they're turning around this week. Cam Ward, man, he's going through his rookie struggles, man. Bad interceptions. But the dude, you give him time, he really could throw the football. But the Texans got a great pass rush too, so they're gonna make it hard for this young rookie. And I think they take this when they get their first win this week. I'm gonna go Texans 31, Titans 17, 14, 31-14 Titans. I mean,
Yeah.
Texans.
Yeah, I got the Texans here because they need a win. Texans also don't have an O line, but they desperately need a win, man. They really do.
They don't have an
Uh,
O line, but their defense 30. I'm not gonna
is
lie
that?
to you, their defense 30.
Yep. So
They're
the
gonna make it
next,
hard for Cam Ward.
yes, it is. So we got Indiana Jones himself with the Indianapolis Colts versus the L.A. Rams. Who you
I
got
think
in this?
I think the Rams bounce back in this game. Whew, the Colts look good. I'm not gonna lie, they look good, man. They defense and offensive wise, they look good. But now they're going up against a real team, a real test. Let's see how they respond to this. I'm taking the Rams in this one, and the Rams home. Yeah, I'm taking the Rams in this one. It's gonna be a good game though. I'm gonna go 24-17 Rams.
Yep. I got the Rams too. They need a bounce back win after what just happened yesterday. So they need this win. As much as I want to say Colts, sooner or later, sooner or later, the Colts gonna need a wake up call. So simple as that. Jaguars versus the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm taking the Jaguars in this one. Joey Bosa just had a season-ending Nick Bosa just had a season-ending and ACL tear. They got Mac Jones back there at quarterback. CJ, I'm taking the Jaguars. I like what the Jaguars doing right now, man. They stand within their means. They playing good defense. Trevor Lawrence not turning the ball over, man. The offensive play caller, he dialing it up. So I'm taking the Jaguars in this one. 24-27 Jaguars.
Yeah. I want to say Jaguars as well, but the 49, yeah, I'll take the Jaguars too. Derrick Henry with a touchdown, rushing touchdown. I'll take the Jaguars as well because the Jaguars need a win. And speaking of Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and the Baltimore Ravens goes to Kansas City. So who you got in this game?
I'm taking the Ravens, man. I'm taking the Ravens. Anytime Lamar Jackson and Pat link up, it always be a good game. But I feel like the Ravens have too much for the Chiefs right now. The Chiefs missing a lot of key players. And even defensive wise, the Ravens make it hard for the Chiefs. I mean, because they had their quarterback back there. So I'm taking Baltimore in this game. It's gonna be a close one though. It might be a field goal win. I'm gonna give it mm, I'm gonna go 17-20 uh 17-20 Ravens.
Yep, I'm going Ravens here as well. They need. It's going to be a short week because they got to fly to Kansas City, but I got the Ravens here as well. Bears going to the Raiders.
Mm. The Bears just smoked on a Cowboy pack this weekend. Um uh I'm not really a big fan of what the Raiders presenting right now. Y'all drafted Ashton Genty. They don't really give him the football that much, and y'all offense all over the place. I feel like the Bears, they're gonna kind of feed off that win they had last week. It's gonna be a close game, but I got the Bears pulling this one out. I'm gonna go 17-14 Bears.
Yeah, I'm going Bears as well here. Here it is, Sunday Night Football on NBC. I hate Genty going through that and Brower banged up. Yeah, yeah, I agree. So Sunday Night Football on NBC. The Green Bay Packers and Micah Parsons heads to Dallas to face the little boys in Dallas. Shout out to Moan. The little boys in Dallas. So who you got? Trey Packers or the little boys?
I feel like this is gonna be a landslide. I'm taking the Packers. The Cowboys, I think they giving up the most big plays in the NFL right now through the first 3 weeks. And the Packers are a big play offense, so yeah, I'm taking them. And the Cowboys, they can't stop out now. They can't really stop nothing Green Bay presenting. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. It's like I think Green Bay win this one and they win it by a nice margin, probably like a 14 pointer or something like that. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go 31-17 Packers.
Yeah, I'm going Packers here. Like, let's be real. Micah Parsons is going to go all up and down the field on deck. And let's also be real.
Dallas Cowboy trash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I will never pick those people. So I got the Packers here. I think with CeeDee Lamb might not playing with Tyler Booker out. They missing some pieces on that on the offense side of the ball and on defense. I got the Green Bay Packers literally blowing out the Dallas Cowboys like 30-10. I got a blowout because Tyler Booker's out, CeeDee Lamb's out. Like the defense can't stop a nosebleed. I got a blowout here. So the last two games, I don't know if y'all gonna watch it or not, but let's see. We got Jets versus the Dolphins.
Is Justin Fields back for this game?
Is who?
Is Justin Fields back for this game? Justin Fields.
I don't know. We gotta see the injury report this week. I don't really know. Y'all let us know in the chat.
If Justin Fields back for this game, I'm taking the Jets, man. The Jets have when Fields on the field, I feel like he impacts the game more than the Tyrod Taylor because he can use he has an arm and he can use his legs. And the Dolphins struggle with mobile quarterbacks right now, because they pass rush not that great. So I can see this being a shootout if Fields there. If Fields back, I can see this being a shootout. If Fields not back, I'm taking the Dolphins. So all right, so I'm gonna give you two. If Fields play, I'm giving it to the Jets. I'm gonna go 27-20 Jets. If Phil's not playing, I'm going 31-17 Dolphins.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Jets either way because Dolphins, like I don't know what to do with them, especially with Tua and all of them. I don't know what to do with them, so I'll just go Jets either way. And finally, Bengals versus the Broncos.
Bengals versus the Broncos. Uh, the Bengals look like trash right now, bro. I'm taking the Broncos in this one, and they home. I'm gonna go to Broncos 27, Bengals 13.
Yep, I got the Broncos here as well. Now let's go ahead and wrap it up by giving our preview and predictions for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, what's your thoughts on the Bucks? And if you got a score prediction, Trey, let us know.
All right, so with the Buccaneers, they have home field advantage. It's gonna be 103 degrees by the time the game starts. So I
Yep.
mean, that's tough. That's tough on anybody, especially the big guys just playing down after down. So they had that advantage because they're used to playing in that weather. But I feel like we kind of getting used to it now too. Um, the Buccaneers they present a lot of problems when they're healthy, but they're not healthy right now. We still got to be aware of Baker Mayfield's playmaking skills and their defense. Jalen Hurts struggles against Todd Bowles' defenses. I don't know why, but he always struggles against Todd Bowles' defenses. So they had that to their advantage. Uh, Defensive line wise is pretty easy. Even I like what the Buccaneers present up front. They have a great linebacking core. Secondary not that good except for like Winfield, but I feel like we got the advantage defensive wise. But like I said, Jalen also struggles against Todd Bowles' defenses. His blitz screens, the way he hides him, he sets him up, he hides his coverage. Jalen kind of struggles against those. So, I feel like we're gonna make it hard for Baker Mayfield if they can't run the football. And I got the Eagles winning this one. It's gonna be a tight game. I got them winning this one probably 27-24.
Yep. I got us winning. I say 27-20. It's going to be a close game, but I'm with you, man. Like, if there's anyone to stop Jalen in this offense, it's Todd Bowles in the Buccaneers. They've been doing it since Tom Brady was the quarterback in 2021. So this has been going on for almost, 2021, 2020, the playoffs, and last year. So there's been times where he had our number, but I feel like with Lane back, with AJ, with Smitty and Goddard and everybody playing, I feel like we will win this game. We got to limit Baker because, again, Mike Evans is out. We'll see about the other playmakers. But, yeah, I got this being a close game. I got us hold on. Trey King TV said, could be another pickle juice. It might be. It might be, Trey. And it might be King, but I got the Eagles winning 27-20. It's going to be a close game. But I feel like we get this win and we leave out of Tampa Bay with a win. That's what I got. I'm not sleeping on the Bucks.
We'll never
Don't
sleep
get
on the
into it.
Bucks. We
I
lost
am
to them
not
the last
sleeping
4
on the
years,
Bucks.
bro.
This is the same Buccaneers. Hold on, Trey. This is the same Tampa Bay Buccaneers that's been having Jalen Hurts' number. I'm tired of Tampa Bay having our number, and I'm tired of going up there in Tampa Bay all the time. When y'all coming up here to Philly? Like when
Yeah,
y'all
we play
coming up
them there
here?
all the time. I don't understand it. When the next time they coming down here, we play them there all the time.
Exactly. Like the last time we faced them here in Philly was I think it was Thursday Night Football versus the Bucks with Tom Brady as the quarterback. Like when y'all coming up here? like when y'all coming up here? It's like it's time for Tampa Bay to come up here, but I still got the Eagles winning 27-20. We're healthy. We got past the ball because Baker Mayfield, what we know about him is he's going to find a way to give it to his playmakers. That's
Right.
what I know. A
And
little bit.
the whole game plan gonna be getting the ball out of his hands fast.
Yep.
That's getting the ball out of his hands fast, and we gotta find a way to stop it because anytime we come down there, we play them. That's how Baker Mayfield kills us. It don't really be deep passes and stuff like that. It'd be more of a 1-2-3 throw, 1-2-3 throw, 1-2-3 throw. Getting the ball in his playmakers' hands. And that's how they really be abusing us for real. So yeah,
Yep.
you know the game plan. Blitzing not gonna really be too much. We ain't gonna be able to do that too much because he's getting the ball out of his hands in 2.5 seconds. So I mean, we're gonna have to cover up these receivers and make them actually work, honestly.
Yep.
And offensive wise, we're gonna have to figure it out because Todd Bowles does have great defensive scheme, and it works well against us. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough game, but I think we could pull it off.
Yep. It's going to be a tough game, like you said, but if there's one look, you got to score often and fast because even with Mike Evans out, even with Chris Godwin probably being questionable, Baker will find someone open. He will find someone open. And they got the tape on what the Rams did. So if they learn from what the Rams did, they'll find a way to move the chain. So we got to sack him often and often. Simple as that. Bucks and Eagles move it. I wish it was prime time, but they got it at 1 o'clock. I don't know why. That's crazy. I
Yeah, they
don't know
need to
why.
change that one because that primetime game they got is what. That's the Miami game. Oh no, that's Monday night.
Yeah,
Um,
the prime time game, the prime time slot for them, for Fox is let me see, Jaguars and the 49ers at 4:05 and Rams and Colts. I guess the only reason why it's a big time game because Tom Brady is calling the game.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's going to be at 1 o'clock. I don't get it, but hey, man, it is what it is. So simple as that. Let me read this last comment so we can get you guys out. Bucks, exactly. Well, exactly. It might be for the number one seed. This might be, but it might be for the number one seed. Whoever wins this game might take control of the number one seed. You probably
I
might
doubt
need
it.
some help, though. You
I
probably might
doubt
need
it.
some help. You doubt it? Why you say that, Trey?
Bucks not gonna be fighting for the number one seed by the time it all said and done. I feel like we are, but
Yeah.
it's split. I feel like there's teams in the NFC that's better than them. So you know, like I feel like it's gonna be a good game for where we at right now. But
Mm-hmm.
the Bucks trying to fight through all these injuries and stuff like that is like it's gonna be hard for them to even compete for that number one seed when it's all said and done. They're gonna be definitely in the playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna be competing for the number one seed. Honestly, they're definitely a formidable
Exactly.
opponent though, and they can't be slept on at all.
Right. So yep, we'll find out this week. So let's get you guys out of here because we got Monday Night Football coming up, starting already. It's tied 7-7. The Lions is about to get on the field. So let's get you guys out of here with our final thoughts. Go ahead, Trey.
Look, man, it's week 4. We're relatively healthy. That's all you could really ask for, and we 3-0, despite all the stuff we cry and complain about, bro. Our team is 3-0, and this is not a sprint; it's a marathon. It's not a sprint; it's a marathon. As long as we can work our way through these games, and it goes game by game, week by week. Um, the Buccaneers, you never know; they could come here and put a spanking on us. You never know. But look, that still would be a game. And then next week we'll have another game. So I mean, look, you gotta work your way through the season, you gotta fill it out, you gotta become the team you are by the time mid season hit, and you gotta get in stride. And honestly, we coasted through some of these games, man. Some of them we shouldn't have won. I mean, a couple of them we shouldn't have won. But we won them. That's all that matters. When you look back at the record, we still 3-0. We topped the NFC East. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's stuff we still could work on, but it's easier to work on stuff and when you win it. Honestly, it's like, man, look, it's no urgency. It's urgency, but it's no urgency. It's like, all right, we're not 0-3. We're not the Dolphins. We're not the Jets. We're not none of those dudes, bro. We just working through everything we need to work through, and we 3-0 with an offensive coordinator that y'all think bad. It's like I don't think he's bad. I think he's just working through it, man. And then it's a good thing he has Jalen there. It's a good thing he has dudes there that are veterans, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. that can help him along the way. But I mean, honestly, we coming up on harder competition, so he gonna have to get his stuff together. I mean, we can't keep depending on our defense to get stop after stop after stop after stop. Um, the offense got to start playing up to kind of the defense level, and I feel like we're gonna be good, man. We battle tested. We battle tested, man. As long as everybody can stay relatively healthy, we're gonna be in it for the long run. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm proud of my Eagles, man. Look, we 3-0. You can't take that away from them. Other stuff we got work on, but at the end of the day, the record is all that matters right now because we fighting to be top the NFC East, and there's a couple teams that took some bad L's. Thankfully, we not none of them. So I
Yep.
mean, it's your boy One Tree Rock. My dad, fly Eagles fly.
Damn
Yeah.
right. Yep. And for me, it's simple as this, y'all. We're 3-0. We got a tough hole to hold with the Tampa Bay Bucks. They've been our kryptonite the past couple of weeks, man. That should be the team you should be worried about. Don't worry about any other team this week, Eagles Nation. You got the Tampa Bay Bucks. They've been getting on our dang nerves for too dang long. Let's handle business. Let's be 4-0. And then we'll worry about every other team, man. We're getting close and close to the half point of the season. Part 1 is almost over. We're on our way to part 2. So let's finish, defeat the Bucks, handle business, and man, listen, we'll see y'all Friday to give our final initial thoughts on the Bucks. And next week we'll see y'all every Monday night, man. So like Trigger Trey Rock said, fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds. For me, Moans, Trigger, and Smitty, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights out.